Before we start this video, I recommend you to watch this first. After you watch this video, let's get into it. Recall that the derivatives definition as this, which is this for one variable only. And next, if we have this graph as x, y, and the function of x and y, then if we take limit xy to ab like this, if exists, it equals to f of a and b. And the question is, how about derivative of f of x and y? As we know in one variable that derivative tell you about y rate of change or x rate of change for only one variable. This means that the derivative in multivariable has something like direction and not necessarily same for every variable, or in this illustration for both axes of direction. Then we define new derivative definition as partial derivatives denoted with this notation, which by this notation we know that it measures rate of change only along x, besides of y value stay constant. In this assumption is multivariable again, then it can be extended to multivariable as 2 variable, 3 variable, and many variable. So generally, I can rewrite the partial derivative for only x like this, which is xi is another variable other than x itself, maybe x1, x2, or x0, or x negative 1 differ from x. So that means this definition let us to use product rule, chain rule, and etc. along only x, just like usual in one variable. But in chain rule, there's something special for parameterized variable, let's say x of t and y of t and etc. So that means we can let x index I of t, which is t is parameter and I is index for 1, 2, etc. until I denote different variable from x1 to x2 and so on. And then we have a function f of xi of t, which element of real number. So by this case, I will assume that xi is in real number and then t is in real number. So the result of function of f is real number in real analysis. And then we took first derivative of f with respect to t. By definition of derivative for one variable, it will lead us to this result. Next, by this result, we take one variable of xi, let's say xg. So then we get this result. By this form of limit in first term, we know that xi, which not g is excluded in xi now. We have that both xi in this subtraction has the same value. So with different in xg only, we will get that this definition lead us to partial derivative for only xg. And using chain rule for only xg, we will get this result for only xg. So after repeating this process to all I index except for g, we will get that this will result a summation for all x index I variable, which combined by chain rule like this, we will get the same chain rule for each variable but in summation just like this. This result known as first chain rule in multivariable derivative. Then if we have many parameter, let's say tk parameter for k index and then I index 2 as before, then by same process, first partial derivative of f with respect to, let's say tk is equals to chain rule as before, but now with partial derivative for parameter part, or known as the second chain rule for multivariable derivative. After getting the characteristic of partial derivative, we're going back to illustration before and let there is a surface just like this for f of x and y, which we take one point at this region, we will get that the x rate change and the y rate change as before. And because of that direction, we denote new notation as nabla vector like this or just nabla, which this nabla tell us about gradient for all xi direction in geometric means. And nabla is a vector, so I can denote as this, which for pure nabla is this part as derivative or differential operator. And notice that because of vector characteristic, it depends on coordinate system. Next, if we take direction, let's say n hat like this, we want to know the rate of change in this direction, we just take dot product like this, which equal to notation as dnf, or by dot product just like this, and this is known as directional derivative. So the summary, after we learn about partial derivative, we got two concepts of differentiation. As the first is nabla, which is told as gradient, and for the next part, it leads us to differential geometry. And the second one told you about dot product for nabla operator, which lead us to directional derivative, and this will lead us to Lie algebra. And that's how differentiation for multivariable. I hope you enjoy this video. If you like this video, be sure to share and subscribe, and see you later.